Alright, Paddy here, and today we're doing a quick level up guide for the first sea to the second sea. You probably won't have a fruit to start with, but you want to focus on getting at least the first 50 levels. After a while you'll have enough to go over to the jungle island over here, and you'll be able to get a Blox fruit from the Blox fruit gadget anyway. So straight from here you can basically head over to this water fountain place, and as you can see there's pirates here, so you can basically just lure these guys over to this wall here and just sit and attack them from there. Once you kill the first one you'll gain about 30-40 levels anyway, and that'll be enough for you to head over to the jungle island. If you ever get confused on where to go like I just did, you can always come back to the starter island or the desert island, I believe it is as well, and that also has a map on it. And basically right there it shows you that's where the pirate island is. Once you come here and you're level 55, you can take the quest for Bobby, aka Buggy, and you'll find him up here. You just kill him, and after you kill him you basically just leave a server by the server button up here, scroll down, join another server, and then you can basically just do it all over again sooner. You want to farm the buggy boss until level 105, which allows you to get to the Yeti on Snow Village, which can be found over there. Now hopefully by this point you have a good fruit for farming, such as Buddha or Light, or even Ice is actually quite good for farming as well in the first sea because you get a good weapon with it. A lot of the bosses and NPCs that you will be killing, you will be wall glitching anyway. The Yeti boss is probably the only one that you can't really wall glitch. Take the quest for the Yeti, and it's basically just rinse and repeat at this point, so you're doing the same as you were before, but if you're anything like me, you don't have a good fruit like Light or something, then you can always just dash straight through the Yeti. Now the good thing is here you only really need to farm this boss until level 130, because after this you can head to the Marine Island where you can farm the Vice Admiral. Now once you come here you take the quest for the Vice Admiral. This can be quite difficult also because he has a lot of area of effect moves, and he likes to throw a sword slash at you which can hit you from a distance, so once you kill him, as the same with every boss, you just press on servers, scroll down to the bottom, join one, server hop, and then he will, or he should have respawned. If he isn't here, just press on servers again, join another server until you find one that he is in. Do this until level 220, where you can head over to the prison and you will be able to take the quest for the warden boss. Now that we're at prison, as you can see, you come over here, you take the quest for the warden, which is level 220, you get the next one at 230, which is this guy, and then after that you get the next one at level 250 I believe, and you will be farming all these guys until level 350. The good thing about farming here is that you can wall glitch these guys, so you can basically bring this guy over here even next to a tree, and you can hit him through a tree and that will bring his health down as well. The same can be done with the Swan boss, although I wouldn't recommend it unless you've got good defense, because the Swan boss has string moves which work straight through the wall and they will take a lot of your health. Also, if you move back and you do dodge his moves, he can launch another one through the ground which can attack you from basically any range. Do this, server hop, do it again until level 350, where you will be able to go over and farm the magma boss, which can be found on this little volcano island over here. From here you want to grab the quest from this one right here, Magma Admiral, head inside the volcano. This guy's already killed him anyway, but usually you'll find the Magma Admiral standing around here or in the centre somewhere. Now you do need to watch with this boss because he does do a lot of damage and you can't really wall glitch him anywhere, so my advice is to just dash through him and attack him, and then dash back through him again. While doing this, keep in mind that he has a move where he launches a lava fish towards you and it will stun you and knock you back at the same time. And as always, this will be the same as before. After you kill him, check the servers, scroll down, join another one, rinse and repeat basically. You want to do that until level 425, where you can now head to the underwater village and you will be able to farm the Fishman boss. Once you get to the underwater city, you come here, take the quest for the Fishman Lord at 425, come in here, kill him. Now he can be quite difficult, so I would advise bringing him over to the window. This is where it comes in handy to have good combat or a good fruit like light, because you get a weapon where the devil fruit acts as the damage too. You can basically just spam click and kill him through this window. Occasionally he knocks you back like that, but if you have flash step you can just teleport back in and kill him again. Same as usual, you just press the servers button, server hop down the bottom, find another server that you spawned in and rinse and repeat. This time you only need to farm until level 500, where you'll be able to head to Sky Island and farm the Whisper boss. Once you're up here, you take the quest from the mole, which you can find here. Press on Whisper, confirm this, and he's not here in this server right now, but usually you'll find him standing there somewhere. You need to watch him because he has a ranged cannonball move which does do a lot of damage. When you see his cannon start to come up, you can dash back the way and it hits the rocks there instead of hitting you, which allows you to come back in and start smashing him again, allowing for the easiest kill method that I found anyway with light. I'd imagine it will work the same with Buddha. Server hop, rinse and repeat. Do this until level 675. At that point you can farm this boss and then you can go over to here, where you will be able to grab the Thunder God, which can be found here. Confirm that, you get 8 million XP for that, so you take that quest, you kill the Whisper, come over, you get the Thunder God, you kill him, which can be found here. I'd imagine you know this by this point anyway, but you can be found here. You kill him. You do need to watch with this boss though, because he has some of the most overpowered moves in the game. Getting hit with even 2 or 3 of them will kill you and remove all of your health. You want to do this one until level 625, where you can now head to the final and last island, which is Fountain City. Now from here you're basically just farming all the way up to level 701, and to do that you'll be using the Galley Pirates because they already give enough XP as it is. You basically just attack one, dash, go to the next one, kill him, and basically do this all the way across here, attack him, and him, and then by the time you come back these guys have started to spawn again anyway, which brings you back in this direction towards the quest again. You might be wondering why would you not use the Galley Captains at some point, and the reason for that is because to get to them you basically need to travel from here all the way over to here, which is on the other side of the island, which is alright with light fruit, but even with light fruit when I was farming I found it to be quite annoying and tedious, and I was actually better off just using the pirates. Also there's very little XP difference between the quests, so it's not really worth the time it takes to travel over here and then travel back. They also do far more damage than the Galley Pirates do, so getting hit with these guys a few times will end up killing you eventually, potentially before you finish the quest, at which point you'll need to travel all the way back round here, and that's just for one quest. Now once you do reach level 701, you'll get a notification at the top of your screen that basically tells you that you can now enter the second sea. You'll be told to head over to the prison, at which point you'll speak to the chief. He gives you a key and then you head over to the Snow Island, where you'll have to fight the Ice Admiral, which by this point it doesn't really take much to kill him. It's quite easy to kill him at that point, which can be found in here, and just in case you can't find him for whatever reason. And this is also the door that the key will unlock. After you've killed him, he will then tell you that Swan has escaped, and to go to the second sea you will head over to Middletown, where you will find this NPC, the experienced captain, and at that point you will be able to teleport into the second sea. That does it for this video guys, just a quick guide on how to get from the first sea to the second fairly quickly. This was the quickest method that I found anyway. The only reason it even took me like a few days to do it was because I wasn't no life in the game. But if you sit and bash the game for days, you'll probably make it to the second sea within maybe 2 days. It will be less than that if you're using the double XP codes and such that you get provided. I will also put up a picture on the screen of all the currently active codes that you can use, which can be found on the Blox Fruits Wikipedia. To use them quickly and efficiently, you just copy them off the web page, paste them in here, and boom, there you go. Rinse and repeat and you get about 5 hours of double XP, which should be enough to get you most of the way through the first sea, as long as you just consistently grind and you've already got a decent fruit. But that does it for this video guys. Subscribe and don't forget to tuck your socks in.